'Tis the season the ponding basins start filling up.
Yeah, how about some rainfall?
How about some totals?
How about them?
Let's take a look at it. We're supposed to be filling up not only the ponding basins, Peter, but the reservoirs, more importantly. Storm total from all of that was 55 hundredths for the year now. 58 hundredths, we are above what we would have normally for this date, so things looking good so far. But remember, last year was a dry year. Some clouds in the mountains today, but here in Fresno, nothing but blue skies. And yes, this is Fresno. That babbling brook in the background can be found at Woodward Park up on the north side of the city. You've probably seen it before. Temperatures now very cool. The system that came through really dropped things down. 62 only in Fresno compared to a 74 normally, a 79 last year. 60s up here, but not in Mariposa. 57 degrees at the 2,000-foot level there, 66 today in Visalia and Hanford. Tulare registered 65. Let's check the current readings. Right now it's 53, the dew point 45, humidity 74%, winds 10 miles an hour out of the northwest, the pressure 30.09 and rising. Particulates in the air, but not very many. We had good air quality today, so good that visibilities were up to about 30 miles for a time this afternoon compared to somewhere below 10 before the storm came through. Temperatures in the valley look more like coastal temperatures. 69 in Sacramento, 66 in Bakersfield, Fresno 62, wasn't even as warm as Santa Maria, 64. And that's the state of California. We have extremes from a 55 in Crescent City to a 76-degree reading down here in Palm Springs. Let's look at our weather from a better vantage point. On the GOES West satellite, 22,500 miles up. The first front right here, that came through yesterday morning. The second front last night brought us a little bit more rain. And now look at this whole area of clouds in here is in cold air. Look where the air is coming from. Do you see weather in motion? These clouds are zipping down like this, bringing cold air from somewhere near Canada. And at 18,000 feet, the low-pressure area, what we call the trough, is extending all the way down from the Aleutians all well into the United States interior. We're going to get into the drying out portion now. There'll be a little bit of a ridge here, or at least what we call a zonal flow. This pattern of wind straight out of the west is not conducive to any type of cyclonic action. In other words, no low-pressure systems will form along that as long as the winds are straight. Scattered showers across the Pacific Northwest into the northern Plateau region and into the northern Rockies. Snowfall at higher elevations. Travelers advisories on for Oregon, Washington, Idaho, Nevada, portions of those states for tonight, and also for snow and blowing snow in the Colorado Rockies. Not the hockey team, the area. San Francisco will have some fog tomorrow morning, but it will be clear in the afternoon. 48 tonight's low. The high tomorrow about 65 degrees. Los Angeles, pleasant. Sunny skies, 53 tonight, 78 degrees tomorrow afternoon. Coastal areas have been in the 60s. Look for that same type of weather tomorrow. Santa Maria, San Luis Obispo might edge up to the 70 area, and they'll have some fog over there. Mountains are already clearing out. 58 in Yosemite Valley, that's at about 4,000 feet. 44 at Huntington Lake, and about 48 for the community of Shaver Lake tomorrow. Patchy, dense morning fog returns. What were we talking about a couple weeks ago, hoping that it wouldn't come this early? It's probably going to be here. Sunny skies in the afternoon, 72 tomorrow afternoon, winds northwesterly 10 to 20. And 75 degrees on Saturday. The fog is in the forecast for a long, long time. We had winds today up to about 17 miles an hour. That helps to stir things up a little bit. And if the winds calm down, though, in a day or two, we'll get the fog in here.
They're still shaking the trees in the streets, everything. Leaves all over the place.
They're all over. It's a
Tell
mess.
people what they can do about that right now.
I would.
You know, this year's city budget cuts eliminate